5-star reviews. We've been sold out, just got it back in. It's the Redimension Hydra Powder Refillable Blush, and it comes with this gorgeous brush. Excuse me. It's a hydrating powder blush with a wet powder technology. So it blurs, it glows, it gives you the highlighted look. It gives you that lip from within look. A lot of people are scared of powders. So powder blushes, I'd rather, because they do kind of settle into the lines, but you want that staying powder. This is the best of the best, which is why you, our customers, have made it customer top rated. Just for the blush, you'd be looking at $35. Then for the brush, which you need, because again, it is perfectly made by a famous makeup artist to apply beautifully, would be $42. So you're looking at $77. We have this on sale. We are at just under $50 for both. Then once you own the brush and the compact, you do the refill, which are also nearly 2,000 5-star reviews on QVC.com, and that's only $29 then. And then it's better for the environment. Here are your colors that we have right now. There actually are more on the refills I was just looking at this morning. This one is Crystal Slipper. In the middle, this is my favorite. I wear it every day, French Rose. And then over here, we have Mai Tai. A640062 is your item number. All right, let's go over to Rosemarie and find out what is different about this blush than any other blush.
Ooh, this blush, if you look at this, it's got a slightly little rubbery texture to it. It's got a bounce to it, so it's not a baked powder. And it's a combination of moisturizer for your youthfulness and your glow and your, your hydration, and also it has a long wear of a powder. And just so you know, it's also, hold on, refillable.
Right. Which is fantastic.
Yeah, amazing.
Because you'll already own the brush, you'll already own the compact now, and then anytime you get through it, although it does last a really long time. I had the same one for about 2 years. How long have you been here?
Yeah, about 2
At
years.
QVC. Yeah, about 2 years. Same one from the very beginning.
Oh my God.
And I really do almost wear it every single day. But then you can get the refill, and you can get another shade if you'd like to. Now, why different shades? Are there certain shades for different skin tones, or is it just you and your preference?
Well, I tend to do my colors so that everybody's happy. I don't do weirdness for the sake of doing weirdness. I like it so that I know it pretty well is universal. And it matches everybody in some way or form. Now, what's really interesting, too, if you'll notice, this is quite a light color, and it's looking amazing on her skin.
That's the French Rose.
No, French Rosé.
Rosé? Oh, excuse me.
Ooh,
We
la,
need
la,
the
la,
little,
la.
whatever it's called on the top, French Rosé.
And
even better. Rosé all day.
What it does is just gives this luminosity. It's like the highlights, the lowlights, and the color is in here.
Right.
And we don't have fillers, so the deepest of the deepest girls can take this light color, and you will never see any chalkiness or any white residue. It looks perfectly clean skin with this beautiful highlight, low light, and color.
It has like just like the little bit of sheen. It's not sparkly, but it has that glow to it. So you don't even need a highlighter. It's built in. We're both wearing the same shade, by the way, the French Rosé. So Blair and I have the same shade on. It looks gorgeous on both of us. I love what you're doing here because it blends everything.
Look at how pretty that looks. It is just as beautiful. It just adds a little bit of pizzazz to the makeup, mostly if you want to go out in the evening. Now I'm going to do another thing that's unusual. I'm going to take the Mai Tai. Ooh. And I used to do this in photography, and people go, what did you do to the blush? Why is her cheek looking so cool? Because I did 2 colors. Not that I'm trying to sell you 2, but I'm going to show you the other thing you can do. This is the Mai Tai, and I'm going to take that Mai Tai and I'm just going to pop it through the front here. And look at how that blends it. It just doesn't stop as a color. It gives this beautiful glow right through. And that little hint of gold. Look at how beautiful that looks.
It's absolutely stunning.
It's
and
nice,
it's so
right?
easy to apply. This is a clean beauty brand, cruelty-free. You can feel so good about the ingredients that you're putting on your face, your skin, our body's largest organ. The one to your left is the Crystal Slipper. In the middle is that French Rosé. And then to the right is the Mai Tai. French Rosé, still most popular. $35 for the blush alone. The brush is $42. Can you give us some tips on how to use the brush?
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna use my face because I'm an older woman and I'm bony and you can really see what I'm doing. In the olden days, or actually not even in the olden days, they're still doing it now, people tend to do their blush like this. And they go and do that. That is very dated, it's very 1990s. I love to lift it and bring it up higher and soften that in there and just blend it up on the cheekbone. So you can see it's giving the highlights at the low lights. It's looking very
just
almost
sun-kissed,
real and
kind of.
subtle and sheer and
When I look at my
moisturized.
daughters, the 9-year-old and the 12-year-old, I have a 20-year-old as well. They have that natural flush to them. That's why we wear blush, right? It gives
Exactly.
you that youthful color that we've just lost, and that's where it is. It's just right there on the. My mom calls them pommettes.
Aw,
Little pommettes. You have gorgeous pommettes, by the way.
thank you.
And not everybody has them, but you can create them with a nice blush like this, especially with the highlighter in it.
So a little trick is I tell people don't bring the blush below the nostril line here.
Okay.
Because what it does is you're going to end up painting down and then you get that jowly look.
Right.
You want to lift it. Most as you get older, you want to give that little lift and it looks more appeasing to the eye too.
And I see you're just kind of using one side of the brush.
I don't do it like this.
Right.
I do it like this because it's rounded so you can't do a blush application mistake.
Right.
So you want to go like this, blow it off just to make sure you don't have too much, and you can apply it lightly just for a little wash. I'm applying it a little stronger so you guys can actually see it and you see the technique. And I like to bring it up a bit, but subtle. No lines, it should just blend out to perfection.
Right, and when you bring it up a little bit like this, it lifts
Yeah.
the appearance of the face.
And if you notice, just turns your head side. Look at the highlight there too. So when the light hits your skin, it looks really youthful and dewy.
And this is the Mai Tai.
That's the Mai Tai. And I'm going to take a little hint of this. Close your eyes. And I'm just going to pop just a little.
See how concentrated it is? It's gorgeous. It will literally last you years.
Yeah.
Customer top rated on a blush, a concealer that's customer top rated, and a blush that's customer top rated. Two that women usually do not feel very good about.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's why your brand is just so unique. Look how fresh and natural she looks. I love just the little
Whoa.
bit on the, you know, if you're gonna be going on vacation or even just in the summertime in general, we tend to wear less makeup.
Yes.
You have this, use it as your blush, use it on your eyes, and a little bit of mascara, a brow for me,
Yeah, I know,
little
me
lip,
too.
and you're done.
Me too.
You know, you're done. I put a little bit more here, but look at, do you see how there's just that little bit of sheen, that little bit of lit from within? It's so easy to apply too because it's just do a little bit. You can always add more. And then you just do there, and there it is.
And remember, blend it out. It blends so easy
Right.
with this big brush. So you get the brush with it, which is going to be amazing. It's all rounded so you can't do a mistake.
So the shades on Maddie's hand, so up here, that's the Mai Tai. This is the French Rosé.
Yep.
And then over here, we have the
Crystal
Slipper.
Crystal Slipper.
And it's refillable.
It's fabulous.
Even the refills are customer top rated. Nearly 2,000 5-star reviews, and those are only $29. So blush on its own, $35, brush on its own, $42, $77 becomes less than $50, or a charge on a credit card of $12.49 because you're shopping at QVC. Oh, and coming up, we